going to be comparing two diamonds to see which is more beautiful. The stone on the left is one of our princess cut diamonds which we have hand-picked for stock, as it offers superb optical performance and passes our 20-point diamond test. I wanted to show you this diamond in comparison with another stone which we wouldn't take into stock, but which sounds pretty much identical in terms of the details on the GIA certificate. So you can compare two stones and see which is more beautiful to your eye. In terms of the specification, both stones are GIA certified, they're both VS1 clarity, they both have no fluorescence and have a minimum of very good polish and symmetry. One's F colour, the other is an E colour, and they are in the carat weight range of the 1.5 to 1.7 carats. In this first lighting condition, we're looking to assess the brilliance of the stone. So this is the level of white light return and pattern of contrast generated by the diamond. The stone on the left has a very strong amount of white light return, coupled with a very nice pattern of contrast. The stone on the right has patches of good light return, but it also has areas of light leakage, which are tending to give the diamond a grey overtone to some of the facets, which looks a little bit less attractive to the eye. Having assessed the brilliance of the two diamonds, we can now compare the light refraction or fire in the diamond. If you're researching buying a princess cut diamond, you'll usually find suggestions online for the ideal table and depth percentage that the diamond should have. Well, interestingly, both of these stones have a depth of 71% and a table of between 71 and 72%. So this is considered to be in the premium range, and so accordingly you might expect that both diamonds would be formed similarly in terms of the amount of fire that they create. The diamond on the left is producing a large amount of very attractive flashes of colour across the majority of the diamond. In contrast, the stone on the right has areas which have a fair amount of fire, but there are also areas which are lacking any fire at all. In fact, the stone on the right is quite typical when viewing princess cut diamonds, as the vast majority are cut to maximise carat weight at the expense of beauty. This shows that it isn't possible to reliably predict the optical performance of a diamond just from the GIA grading report or by comparing table and depth percentages. Another interesting observation is the size of the flashes of fire. Even though the stone on the right has less refraction, you'll notice that the flashes are a little larger in size than the diamond on the left. This is because this is a 3 chevron princess cut and hence has fewer facets on the pavilion. Now, this doesn't make the diamond more or less beautiful, it just changes the character of the stone a little. So, having reviewed the brilliance and fire of the two diamonds, we can now compare the sparkle. In this lighting condition, we've isolated the sparkle of the diamond so you can compare the amount of white light reflections or sparkles that the diamonds are able to generate. Comparing these two stones, a similar pattern emerges. The stone on the left has a very good level of sparkle, which is very attractive to the eye. In comparison, the diamond on the right has some sections of the diamond which are really underperforming. So, conclusions. Using the common dimensions of table and depth percentage as a guide to predict the optical performance of the princess cut diamond is very unreliable. As you can see, here are two stones which, according to the GIA report, would suggest they're very similar. They are in fact poles apart in terms of the appearance of fire, scintillation and brilliance. So the best way to choose a diamond is to inspect it in person with your own eyes.